Hey guys, it's Heidi. Welcome back. I am filming this on a Sunday and I'm about to leave for brunch with my family. We're going to go to the Four Seasons Hotel and of course you guys are coming with me. But before I take you with us to brunch, I thought it would be nice to walk you through the steps I took to create this Sunday brunch look. Consider subscribing for new videos that will be coming up really soon. Alright, so step one was of course foundation, and lately I've been absolutely loving the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation because it gives me enough coverage for my redness. And for step two, I wanted to give my face a very soft contour, and for that I used Hoola from my Benefit Blush Bar palette. You have to remember that during brunch you're going to be, talking, and they're going to be looking at your makeup really up close. So it is very important to be very subtle, at least that's what I like, and not look cakey, powdery, or too artificial. Something that may work for a photo shoot or for video lighting may not work for, a social situation such as brunch. And as you can see, I am using my Hourglass Kabuki brush for this. Now onto my eyes, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And here I am applying the shade Golden Ochre as my transition shade. And now using my Morphe E18, I'm going to be taking out Golden Ochre, the same shade, to the outer corner of my lower lash line. And now I'm going to be mixing the shade Venetian Red with Red Ochre, and that is going to go straight into my crease using my Morphe E18 brush. And then using the same brush and the same mix of eyeshadows, I'm going to be taking that down to the outer corner of the lower lash line as well. Now it was time to do some serious blending, and for that I used my Morphe M573 brush. And I picked up a little bit of the shade Warm Taupe as well to kind of blend things in. And then once again I'm going in with my Morphe E18 brush. This is a small shadow brush which fits perfectly in my crease and the outer V, and I added a little bit more of Venetian Red there to add a little bit more color to the look and make it more interesting. And here you see me using probably what could be the smallest eyeshadow brush that I own, and this is the Morphe M213 brush. I wholeheartedly recommend this brush. It is very precise to add a little sparkle into the tear duct. And for this I am applying the shade Primavera. The blending seems to be endless. And now I'm using my M510 brush for this, which is a huge fluffy brush that really helps do the job. And yes, we're concealing now. Finally, I think I'm done with my eyes, and I'm going to be blending my concealer, of course, with my beauty blender. This is the Pro Blending Sponge in black. You guys know by now that I'm not a big fan of baking, and I'm setting my concealer using the Hourglass Ambient Powder in Diffused Light. And soon you will notice by my tutorials that I don't really follow a very precise order in the way I do my makeup. So here you see me, I'm going back to my brows using the Anastasia Beverly Hills double-ended brush that has a spoolie on one end and a flat, very thin flat brush on the other end that really helps me draw those tiny strokes. And I'm just filling in my brows in a very subtle way using the Warm Taupe shade in the palette, and really focusing only on those areas where my hairs are more sparse. Again, I'm really trying to get this to look as natural as possible. And next, using the same brush, I'm adding a little bit of Cypress Umber, which is a dark brown, to the outer corner of my lash line. And here you see me going back to my brows because I'm crazy like that. Adding some e.l.f. clear brow gel to kind of fix those hairs into place, hopefully for the rest of the afternoon. And now you see me lining my lips using my all-time favorite Rimmel Exaggerate lip liner in 018 Addiction. And I was a little bit indecisive of what to do with my lips, and you will see why in just 1 second. But first I applied my MAC lipstick in Really Me. And I actually think this would be an amazing idea if it was summertime, but it just felt a little bit too light for my lips considering that we're in winter. But even though I was not 100% sold on that lipstick shade, I went back to finish my complexion. As you can see, I applied my blush. I used the Gold Rush by Benefit and Rockateur, kind of a mixture of both. And I apply using my Morphe R2 brush. And then I wanted to warm up my face, and for that I applied, of course, a little bit more of Benefit Hoola, this time using my Morphe E41 brush, which is perfect to very quickly just bronze your entire face and neck. And as the final touch, I went on and applied my Hourglass Ambient Lighting powders. I honestly used all three combined and just very lightly pressed that into my skin with my bronzing brush. For highlighter, I went in with Benefit WhatsApp and my Beauty Blender. I really wanted to make this very, very subtle. So this would be the time for mascara, but as you can see, I'm using a spoolie brush to simply brush up my lash extensions. This is a spoolie my lash technician gave me. And for my bottom lashes, of course, kind of to even out the situation, I use my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara that has a very small wand. And yes, I went back to my eyes. I wanted to highlight my brow bone, and for that I applied Tempera, which is the lightest shade in the palette. And at the very last moment, I decided to go in with MAC Velvet Teddy on top of my MAC Really Me. I don't know, I just wanted to look a little bit darker. And voila, this is the final look. But wait, we're going to brunch now. Okay, we're off to have brunch at the Four Seasons here. So that's it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this Sunday brunch look and sharing a little bit of my life here in Buenos Aires while we discuss makeup. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you all again on my next one.